The clubhouse had always been their think tank, where big ideas were born over juice boxes and notebook scribbles. But today, Kiki wasn't walking in with a plan. She walked in slower than usual, clutching the silence like a secret. Her friends looked up, expecting excitement. Instead, she gave them honesty. She'd put all her allowance into a computer repair business. Bold, definitely informed. Well, not exactly. She didn't even know how to fix a cracked screen, but that's the thing about confidence. It sometimes runs faster than knowledge. And in that tiny wooden clubhouse, surrounded by wide eyes and concerned frowns, Kiki told the story not of failure, but of a first attempt. One they'd all remember.
I'm not sure, Mike, but I think that's Adam in there.
Yeah, it's me, Mr. Boom. A bunch of friends and I started a cricket team at school.
Do you know anything about cricket, Adam?
Nope, not a thing, but how hard can it be? Hey, aren't we going to start the meeting? The game is this afternoon.
I am postponing the commencement of the meeting until Kiki rushes in, late as usual.
At least we can always count on her to be eager and upbeat. At least...
There she was, Kiki. Normally bright-eyed and full of ideas, but today her steps were slower, her shoulders a little heavier. You see, Kiki had taken a leap. A bold move, investing her entire weekly allowance into something she believed in. But not all leaps land safely. The investment didn't pan out. And now she's left with nothing but sadness and a lesson she was soon to learn.
The Smart Investment Club is now called to order. Aren't you going to interrupt me?
No, I don't feel like it.
What's the matter?
Nothing. If losing all your money counts as nothing. My friend Nicholas asked me to invest in his computer repair business. But his business went belly up and I lost every penny of my allowance.
That sounds like a good business considering that people needs to get their computer fixed at one time or another.
And people said he was really good and they liked his low price, so I don't know what went wrong.
And what do you know about fixing computers, Kiki?
Sure. I mean, a little, by which I mean, well, nothing. They said he couldn't get some sort of doohickey to connect his thingamajigs to the whatchamacallits, I think. They said...
Dealing with computers, there are a myriad of variables that one must comprehend.
And there's a lot of different stuff that you've got to understand, too.
Maybe that was the problem. If you invest in something you don't understand, you have no way of knowing if it's a good business or not. You can't predict what can go wrong or what needs to be done.
I guess I should have known what a doohickey was before investing in the doohickey business.
Right. You can't tell if it's a winning business when you don't know how to keep score. Right.
Hey, speaking of keeping score, are you guys gonna come see me play cricket? Hey.
How did the match go, Adam? Like I said, you've got to understand what you're getting into. I guess you learned a lesson.
So did I. I invested this week's allowance in a business I understand. Giving advice to people who lose their money in business they don't understand.
Today's lesson, don't get involved in a business you don't understand. You really want to invest in a business but know nothing about it. Try studying. Hey kids, Jay Johnson here. Managers of great businesses have an ability to truly understand their industry, the competitive landscape, and what the customers want. Successful businesses can adapt to change. Understanding is important for success in life. You should try to understand another person's point of view and be prepared to change your mind if their point of view makes good sense. So remember, learn to understand something before you do it and to think things through before you act.